welcome to About Last Night, your home for all things I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here from the Sun newspaper and the sun.co.uk. I'm Felicity Cross, Deputy TV Editor, and I'm here to tell you all about what I think of last night's camp action and beyond. It's become the Tony show, hasn't it?
The baby's nappy.
Stop telling yourself this!
I know! Tony, oh my you've God. Got to drink all of it to earn a meal for camp.
It's just a drink, Tone, you can do it.
Yeah,
chocolate milkshake, man.
Yeah.
Chocolate milkshake.
Come on, Big Tone, come on. You can do it, mate.
Oh, he's got it.
After all of that talk that people were worried about it becoming the Nigel Farage show, well, gosh, that Bomber the Bellew boxer has just come in and completely stolen the show, hasn't he? And I'm not mad about it. I just think he is the perfect I'm a Celebrity campmate. Now, I may be forced to eat my words on this. Let's not forget the turnaround that happened with Nella earlier in the week. But Tony is just delivering everything you want from an I'm a Celebrity campmate. It's funny without being try-hard. It's witty without being mean. It's physical comedy. He's an everyman. There's something for everyone to like about him. And I think we're going to see him in the top 3 at this stage because I just think that every time he's on screen, it's a moment. So, the drinking trial. Down your sorrows. Him and Nigel Farage up for drinking a whole manner of disgusting things. Blended vomit fruit, cow's anus, all manner of disgusting things. And both of them came at this trial in 2 very different ways, which I think is interesting. Now, first of all, just to share that I'm lucky enough to have been to the camp twice, and on one occasion I did my own eating and drinking trial, and those drinking trials are really tough, much harder than eating because of the volume. So a witchetty grub, you can convince yourself it's like an oyster. And, you know, spider's legs, if you sort of wince, are a crispy piece of chicken nugget. But those drinking trials, there's just no getting around it. So I had a blended sheep brain cocktail when I was there. And it was warm, it was gloopy. I can't down a pint, so it's impossible. And we really saw that from Tony. Now, Nigel, he's a renowned pint drinker, so we already knew that he was going to completely smash this. Tony, however, did not completely smash that. But my question for you, which do you prefer? Seeing someone up there who's really calm and collected, like Nigel, he just smashed it, didn't he? It was bosh. Or someone like Tony, who is struggling through it and has to go and vomit twice. Now, obviously, we know from Nigel that he's thinking already about sort of the strategy of how he's coming across on screen. We know that because of the comment he made to Grace about being part of a challenge means 25% more airtime. And we know that through things like the fact that he's wearing his T-shirt the wrong way round to show off his voting details. He's thinking about these little elements. So Nigel will have come away from that trial thinking, oh dear, I was overshadowed. So we'll see. We'll see if perhaps next time he takes a slightly different approach. In the past, we've talked about how the likes of Jill Scott, for example, last year's winner, being so cool and collected in trials. It's really admirable. She was so brave and competent, but does it make us good telly? Do we actually want to see people do well in these trials, or do we want to see people struggle? I sound mean, but I kind of want to see people struggle. Other big story this episode was Jamie Lynn. Now, with finally her opening up in camp, coming to life, showing a bit more of her personality, it means that we are finally getting what we all wanted. It's Britney, bitch. She's talking about Britney. ITV bosses will be rubbing their hands together that finally they're getting what they wanted from Jamie Lynn.
Do you think she's watching you on this?
I could imagine she'd be worried about me on here.
Do you think she will watch it somehow? Not now,
I think she's probably checking in on me heavily. Yeah, I do think she's probably like, why would she do that?
She opened up about what it's like being Britney's sister. She even talked about how you know, she knows that her family's fallouts are always a bit, you know, mainstream media, that they make a big splash out there. So it was really revealing stuff. And God, even if you're not a Britney fan, everybody knows that family has got some stuff going on. So just one of those camp moments where you think, oh my gosh, they're talking about Britney Spears on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Jamie Lynn also revealed how she thought Britney would be feeling about her having to face all these challenges on TV, and she said she thought Britney would be on the phone to ITV being like, get her out of here. You could just imagine Britney at home on her phone like, ITV. Brilliant. But what was interesting is Sam said that they had all felt very conscious in camp of it, Jamie not feeling like she was just Britney's sister. They were all trying to make an effort to get to know her. He said that it was a bit of an elephant in the room, in fact. Another big player this episode was Sam Thompson. So Sam Thompson, on the surface, if you don't know him, probably most people would find him quite annoying. I've said before, the golden retriever energy. Like, it's adorable, it's cute, but 24/7, it's probably a lot. And we saw that in bold colours tonight with how he approached Tony Bellew. He's a huge fan of him, and you could see that he was just desperate to be all over him. You know, like that golden retriever, he wanted to lick him, he wanted to wag his tail at him. There was one moment where he said, oh, can I hug you, mate?
Did you drink all of it? Spewed up. Yeah, we've got 12 stars.
You got 12 stars? Oh, can I hug you or not?
Yes, you can.
Yes! Oh!
Yeah, we've got 12 stars.
Was it really
I
disgusting?
felt quite sorry for Sam because Tony, you can see, is like, whoa. But it's important to remember with Sam, he's also very open about things like how he has ADHD. And that can obviously manifest itself in lots of different ways. And for Sam, that is this kind of over-familiar, endless energy. And I think that it's important that this might be another thing which raises a discussion around how people are different and, you know, different personalities and how people deal with situations, in that, you know, Sam deals with awkward moments by throwing himself at them physically. We've all talked about his hugs. So I think it would be nice to see a bit more meat on the bones with Sam. But we've got some great stuff coming up to look forward to. The trial Fishy Business. It looks really tough. So it's an underwater one, cages built into a swimming pool. The celebrities are going to be unscrewing stars, answering questions, surrounded by crocodiles and eels, and woo, it looks tough. So this is going to be Sam and Nella, as they've called themselves, taking this on, and I just think we're going to get another Nella get me out of here situation, because it looks bloody scary, and we already know that she struggles in those situations. This could be a real chance for Sam, though. Thanks for joining me on About Last Night. This has been Felicity Cross on Australia's Gold Coast, bringing you all of the opinions and gossip from I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, from the Sun newspaper. And I'll see you tomorrow.